What's up guys, it's me Jeremy, and today I want to talk about the item Blade of the Rune King, and why it's such a strong buy on AD champions. Now, there are multiple points that lead to the power of this item, so let's start by looking at the stats. The first is that this item is of course very gold efficient. As described by the League of Legends Wikipedia, the passives need to be worth only 267 gold for this item to be gold efficient. And if you consider the passives, they can easily be worth 1,000 or even like 2,000 gold, or even more depending on the situation. The stats themselves are very solid, as it is the only item in the game that gives attack damage, attack speed, and lifesteal for a very balanced array of powerful stats that are useful throughout the whole game, both the laning and the teamfight phase. Next is that it has a very solid build path. It's composed of many cheap items that eventually come together, so you won't have to fall that far behind waiting to build up the parts. In addition, this makes backing fairly simple, because you don't have to worry about having to afford any major purchases when building this item. Also, the first passive that deals 5% of the target's current HP as physical damage is very strong against HP stacking. This greatly increases your damage against tanky champions, allowing your team to melt down the front line of the opponents. Not to mention that it does help a little with killing minions and other things like Baron and Dragon, but it really is just great at melting tanks. And of course, the second passive, that is the active, that steals HP and movement speed from the target, is actually what truly makes this item shine. This active gives you so much pick and duel potential compared to other AD items, it's ridiculous. This item is a free crowd control ability that can be used to chase, kite, disengage, engage, or simply just for the damage. It's extremely versatile and only has a 60-second cooldown too. The passives on this item are just so damn strong and give you so much potential for killing bruisers, especially on AD carries. Without Blade of the Rune King, most AD carries will just get crowd controlled and bursted by bruisers, but you can use this item to kite them and melt their health down. It's also incredibly strong on melee champions that need an AD item. This is the new DPS item for melee champions who want some damage. It just has an unreal amount of utility and excellent stats that it outclasses so many other items. This item does have one downside to it though, and that is that it has some major counters. Items like Frozen Heart will destroy Blade of the Rune King due to the massive armor and attack speed slow. But this is not really that big of a deal because people don't really build pure armor items, especially if you consider how much they build health instead, as Blade of the Rune King counters a whole lot more items than it gets countered by. Even though it's probably going to get nerfed in the future, this item will still be very strong due to its gold efficiency and utility that its passives provide. So, that's it for my video on Blade of the Rune King. I'd love it if you could support me with a like or some feedback in the comments, and if you have any questions, you can join me on the North American chat room Gaming Curios, which I'm always in when I go online. Please subscribe for more awesome content in the future if you enjoyed this video, and I would love it if you could follow me on Facebook or Twitter, of which I will have links in the description. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.